My summary and plot evaluation of It Chapter 2. It Chapter 2 picks up 27 years after the events of the first film, with the Losers Club reuniting in their hometown of Derry. The terrifying entity known as Pennywise, the dancing clown, has resurfaced, preying on the town's children once again. Mike Hanlon, the only member who stayed in Derry, calls the rest of the group back, reminding them of the blood oath they made to defeat Pennywise if he ever returned. The losers are now adults, played by James McAvoy, Jessica Chastain, Bill Hader, James Ransone, Jay Ryan, and Andy Bean, and have mostly forgotten the horrors of their childhood. Upon reuniting, memories of their terrifying encounters with Pennywise come flooding back. After a disturbing dinner scene, they reluctantly commit to fighting the evil once more. To defeat Pennywise, they must perform an ancient Native American ritual called the Ritual of Chud. This involves retrieving personal tokens from their past, which brings them face to face with both their childhood traumas and the shape-shifting entity that uses their fears against them. As they individually confront their pasts, they encounter horrifying manifestations of Pennywise. The final confrontation occurs in the sewers beneath Derry, where the losers battle Pennywise in his various forms, culminating in a psychological showdown. Realizing that the only way to weaken the creature is by rejecting its power, they belittle Pennywise, causing him to shrink into a helpless state. They then destroy his heart, ending the reign of terror once and for all. However, the victory comes at a cost. Eddie dies during the battle, and Stanley, too fearful to confront Pennywise, took his own life before the reunion. In the end, the losers' remaining members reflect on their shared bond and the importance of facing one's fears, leaving Derry with bittersweet closure. It Chapter 2 is an ambitious sequel that attempts to balance horror, humor, and emotion, though with mixed results. At nearly 3 hours, the film is notably long, and while the pacing allows for more in-depth character development, it can feel bloated with side plots and flashbacks. The adult cast is stellar, particularly Bill Hader's portrayal of Richie, who delivers both comedic relief and emotional depth. The film succeeds in creating several visually striking horror set pieces, but it sometimes leans too heavily on the CGI, which diminishes the sense of dread established in the first chapter. Pennywise, once terrifyingly mysterious, loses some of his impact through overexposure and more grotesque, exaggerated forms. The thematic core of the film, centered on overcoming childhood trauma and the power of friendship, resonates well. However, the final battle with Pennywise, while exciting, may feel underwhelming to some viewers due to its abstract resolution. The idea of defeating fear by mocking it can come across as anticlimactic for a villain as menacing as Pennywise. Overall, It Chapter 2 delivers a satisfying conclusion to the loser's story, though it lacks the concise terror and tight narrative focus of its predecessor. It's a heartfelt but occasionally uneven exploration of fear, memory, and resilience.